Nigeria was largely self-sufficient in food production, with agriculture as the largest foreign exchange earner in the pre-colonial era. In June 1956, Nigeria was launched into global reckoning with the discovery of oil here in Otuabagi. It is famously called Oil Well 1 with a depth of 12,008 feet. The first crude oil was exported in February 1958, initially at a rate of 5,100 barrels per day. Otuabagi sits along the way to Ogbea town and has a stream that serves as a tributary to the Kolo Creek. The story of oil discovery is told by a peculiar generation.
We were
farming at a place called Location 1. The sound of bush clearing became louder, and before long, some white men showed up.
Woman, I like you.
Woman, I like you. The chorus was in unison, but we did not understand what they meant. Shell Petroleum Development Company did not do anything for us, the owners of the land, except payment of a penny for a head of cocoyam.
The happiness become ugly when we do. Then the Shell say they go make this our place to be like where they come from, London. The elders of this community that time, now big ugly. We take so we go see that well one. Today, when you see well one now, you say tears. This one I did one way I did 15 years. Where they get this oil? Now this place come be like this.
Farming is woven fine into the socio-cultural fabric of Otuabagi, an intrinsic quality of the people's core identity. The taps run dry in the community, indicative of a failed water project. The people come to the stream and empty their bowels. Incidentally, it is their only source of drinking water.
Since we are drinking the river water, it affects the children and the women mostly, because most women, they are having cancer, measles, malaria, and other diseases. We brushed past grasses in a rough ride through a footpath to an oil well location.
When President Shagari came and then laid the foundation stone for an oil museum project, the project died after Shagari returned to Lagos. And then Obasanjo came as head of state again. He came and then also laid the foundation for Petroleum Institute. The monument is there, he left and then it ended there. And as we speak, Otuabagi had not even benefited one thing from Shell or from government to show that we were a pioneer oil producing community in Nigeria, West Africa.
The foundation stone for the Oloibiri Oil and Gas Research Institute was laid in March 2001 by former President Olusegun Obasanjo. But 20 years after, it stands as a beautiful monument of one of the failed promises of the Niger Delta.
Otuabagi community is the goose that laid the golden egg. And as a community, a special development status should be accorded it. And I think that the funding partners and all those responsible should ensure and take practical steps that that project sees the light of day. And the Nigerian nation should know that they have continually meted down injustice to the community.
This is Oil Well 8 in Otuabagi, and like the others in the oil field, it looks abandoned.
In 1972 or thereabout, Shell pulled out. They decided to also do away with everything that could make us remember that Otuabagi had once hosted an oil field. Succeeding governments have come, we had cried, we had made press statements, we have addressed press conferences, but there is no listening ear. We will not be appreciative enough to you for coming to let the public hear our voice. Perhaps through you, one government will come to hear the cry of Otuabagi people.
It is nightfall in Otuabagi. The community is dark, save for solar-powered street lights provided by an interventionist agency. When will the light of development shine on the first commercial oil well community in Nigeria? Ovieteme George, Arise News.